Hey Depression Army, so I've been working on a big video project for you guys. I'm super excited about it, and I was trying to think about what I can talk about in the meantime, and then I realized that last week I started therapy. Yay! So we can talk about that a little bit. Obviously, there's patient confidentiality and all that stuff, so I'm just gonna talk about like a little bit about my experience and how's it going? So yeah, okay, so I only had one appointment so far, and I am using Doctor on Demand, which is my mom told me about it. It's Dr. Phil. You know, everyone knows Dr. Phil. He's got this service on the interwebs that you can see a medical doctor or a psychologist or psychiatrist via webcam basically anytime you want. It's super awesome. You make an appointment on the website and you or on the app. I use the website. And it can be with, it doesn't have to be the same one every time, which is interesting. You can do, like, if I wanted to, I could do different psychologists every appointment. I don't know why I do that, because I want it to be continuing treatment, obviously. And then the times they're usually in the evening, because I assume that these people have jobs in the daytime and then they do this at night, which is really cool. So I had my first appointment. It was a 30-minute appointment. Which, and I guess I'll just go ahead and say this, with my insurance only cost me $50, which isn't that bad. It's still kind of but I mean, you know, after more appointments, then it's gonna start getting kind of pricey, but it's okay. I mean, the price doesn't change. I'm just saying, you know, $50 every week, because I'm doing every week. It's gonna be quite a bit. But for now, not so bad. So, I told her right off the bat that I'm a psychology student. So she was really understanding of that, and she was like, okay, well, you know, like, I have to ask you, you know, these questions about your childhood and blah, 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 and I'm like, yeah, I know that, so, you know, she read through the confidentiality treatment, like, I got that, and then, so, she's really nice, and she's definitely, I can tell she's really good at her job, and I could tell if she wasn't, because I'm in school for it, so I have lots of professors who've done it clinically, and I've seen lots of examples of malpractice and stuff like that. But she definitely knows what she's doing. Oh, and by the way, you get to see like a bio of each person before you pick who you want to be your psychologist or who you want to do that appointment with. So I saw that she put like on her thing, she put like attentive, respectful, and like stuff like that, which everyone else was just putting their credentials, and she put like stuff about like her personality, and I really liked that, so I decided to go with her. So we just started with preliminary stuff. We talked about my driving anxiety, and we talked about mostly anxiety, because that's what prompted me to sign up, because earlier that week I had a really bad anxiety attack. And so she started talking about positive thinking and cognitive behavioral therapy, which, like, the beginnings of it, which is if you reinforce positive thinking, then eventually you'll believe those thoughts. And that's really hard for me. And I know a lot of people with depression, especially depression that seems to be as persistent as mine is. It's really, really hard, even if you write it down and you try not to think negatively and you try to only think positively. It's very hard to do that. So, I tried to do that this week. It's not really working out for me, but I had a bad week. Like, stuff was happening and maybe kind of bad. So, I don't know if that's going to work out, but I have faith that if I tell her that I don't think that just, like, positive thinking is working, she can be like, okay, we'll try this next, because she seems to be very adaptive and resourceful like that. Yeah, doing the video call is really cool. My connection was a little weak. It didn't drop the call, thankfully, but it was a little weak, so her face was really blurry, but it's whatever. I'm just listening mostly anyway. What else did I want to say? And so if she thinks that I need medication, then she can suggest that I sign up for a psychiatry appointment, which is a separate appointment, and then I can talk to a psychiatrist, and then they can prescribe me medication. So it's a really cool service. I'm really excited about it. I have another appointment, I guess when I post this video, I'll have an appointment that evening. So, because I made one for Tuesday instead of Monday this time. But anyway, so yeah, I'll let you guys know how the next one goes. If you guys are, like, especially if you're, I think it's a great service, especially if your anxiety is too bad you can't leave your house, or you have like agoraphobia or something. I think it's fantastic. You should do it. If you have the money. Insurance, most insurance companies cover a lot of it. There's a copay, but it's mostly pretty good. So check it out, Doctor on Demand. They have an app and they have a website. This isn't like sponsored or anything, so this is just my personal opinion. But yeah, okay. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!